celebrate, yeah, yeah. Another day of living, yeah. I just want to...
It's your shot of the morning. Time magazine has just released its list of the 100 most influential people on the planet. The list, now in its 11th year, recognizes activism, innovation, and achievement. And on the cover, as you can see, Beyonce.
And this year's list
Look at
features
that.
a very familiar face. You are looking live at the host of The Kelly File, Megyn Kelly. And she is too busy even to pose for a picture. If you want my picture, come to my office.
I'll just look up for a second.
You got it.
Working hard at influencing.
She joins us live on the phone right now. Megyn, good morning to you. Congratulations. How do you feel making the list?
Thank you very much. I'm honored, and it's funny you say that because it truly is. That is so indicative of my life, the picture in the office. My husband always says, my lifestyle is like an airline that's been overbooked, and every once in a while, everybody shows up.
At 9 o'clock every night.
You know, Megyn, this is good use for you strategically for the kids in coming years. You know, anytime they're just not doing what you want, you just say, look, bam, look at mommy, right there. Time 100, my influence counts.
Oh, yes. Look at my power. Because as you know, Elizabeth, as a mother yourself, that is what kids care about. They do. Outside world validation is really what they're looking for to assess the power of their parents.
Sure.
Right.
You know, it's funny because obviously it's an honor and it was very nice to be included. But no matter how big, and there have been lessons like this throughout my career, but no matter how big your ego gets or your thinking, your market power grows, there's always somebody to bring you back down to earth. And just 2 weeks ago, my husband and I got backstage passes and tickets to go see the Bridges of Madison County on Broadway, which was amazing.
Yep.
And so we got to go backstage and meet the two stars. And I had never done that before on Broadway. So we went back, and you know how it is in our business. I'm thinking, okay, I interview people for a living. I'm used to them wanting to talk to me. I'm rattling off these questions to the two stars, Kelly O'Hara and Steve Pascal. And in the middle of one of my, perceivingly, brilliant questions, the male lead is like, yes, did you want a picture? Or, I'm like,
Yeah, stand right over here.
They had no idea who I was. My husband tried to throw me a lifeline. Anyway, the point is, I try not to get drunk on my own wine because I would be the only one.
Well, there you
Right. And you have no time to drink. Just to think how far you've come so quick. I know you don't have time to look back, but it's happened so quick, and you worked really hard for it. But when you made the transition from law to TV, was this one of these things that you pictured, hey, one day, Time 100, one day national TV show?
Not exactly, no. I mean, I really feel like all I've ever done is just try to do the best job I can, whatever job I'm in. My general work philosophy is to keep my head down, my mouth shut, and work hard. And that's worked out fine for me.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Like I've never sort of been pounding on anybody's door saying, you need to put me on this, or you need to give me this next job, or you need to do that. I find if you do a good job, then they'll give you an even better job.
Sure, absolutely. And in fact, the passage about you was written by Britt Hume, who you used to work for down in Washington, and it talks about how his wife, Kim, who was the bureau chief, came in with a tape, said to him, you got to take a look at that. And then he writes, Britt does, her tape displayed as full a set of the qualities of a network correspondent as I had ever seen. Great looks, strong voice, authoritative yet cheerful presence, and obvious intelligence. In other words, limitless potential. She was too good to last as a mere correspondent, and she didn't. The rest, as they say, is history. The passage also says, Megyn, as you know, because I'm sure you've already read this, was Britt said to our boss, Roger Ailes, Roger, you got to take a look at this. But there was no job available, but they created one just for you.
That's actually true. Because the thing was so funny because I met with Kim. She talked to me for almost 3 hours, and she never showed her cards. And then Britt walks by and says, she says, oh, Britt, meet Megyn. He says, oh, yeah. Oh, we saw the tape. We loved you. How soon can we get to New York? Oh, I love that Brit.
Right.
But yeah, our boss, Roger Ailes, did tell me, we'll see. We don't have money in the budget right now. And I just went home and prayed to the budget guys that he would find some money for me. And he did, and he hired me. I have to say it was a major cut and pay for my law job, but it wasn't about pay at that point. It was about trying to find happiness and professional fulfillment. And thankfully I have. Thanks in large part, I have to say to great colleagues and friends like you guys. Great place to work.
Oh, right. Megyn, we're so excited for you, and your diligence surely has paid off. And there are prayers of thanks around this nation for your great work. You know, you really speak for the citizens.
And I'll just speak for Megyn.
Thank
She
you
won't
so
say
much,
it. She's a little disappointed that Beyonce got the cover. What has she really
Well,
done? So
I know.
why can't Megyn Kelly be on the cover?
No,
Come
you know
on.
what?
Can I
Actually,
tell
a
you,
bunch of people
I've
got
had-
the covers.
I'm just going to carry mine like
Redford
this.
got the cover.
I've
That
had 3
lady.
babies in 4 years, and so I'm just determined this next year to work out every day so I can look like Beyonce. Then I'm going to put on my underwear, and maybe next year I will be on the cover.
There you go. You got the greatest job, not only at 9 o'clock, but as mom and wife as well. All right,
Thank you, friend.
See you tonight at 9.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, friend.
Thanks.
All right, that's terrific. Absolutely terrific.
Outstanding.
All right.
Love
We got
her.
her.